you agree with Paris? Because I had the notion before when women talk about they want. I'm gonna use these terms not to say this is the end all be all, but like alpha males and all that. But when it come down to dealing with a man who's that selfish and that driven, it don't go how they think it's gonna go. So when she was saying it in video, that shit resonated with me. So you think in terms of the tagline of the video, you think she's more correct than wrong, or you think she's correct that women when they driven and they trying to get all this money are turning into men they don't want? Yes or no? Let's start. Miss Taken.
I agree.
Okay, Trev.
I know for me it's just so hard to do a yes or no answer because I think it all depends on the man.
Well, let's try it. Let's try our best. Let's try it together. I say yes. What you say?
Okay. If it's a woman like Diamond, then yes.
No. Leave Diamond out of it. Now, let me put Diamond in the back so she don't distract you. Regardless,
so y'all are using Diamond to prove points.
No. What I'm saying is there are women that are in alignment with Diamond that would say if I make more money, what's she saying? If I make more money, I am going to be more dominant.
Okay.
But you ignore what she said. She cheats on Lisa.
Hold on, Mr. Let Go, because if we all start talking to her, she's gonna be able to run from answering the question directly.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I think it's
so what would you say though? Yeah. Well, so the majority. All right, I'll give you this then. The majority or the minority turn into the men they don't want.
In this space, I would say yes. That's what I have to go by if you're comparing it. But in my real life, my personal experience, that has not been the case. Many women in my family, like from my aunts,
that's two answers.
More money than their husband.
Mistaken.
What are you doing?
You got to participate in this exercise.
You can't follow directions.
So
no, that's what I just said. I can't answer that directly because it's coming from a different place. If I'm talking about women in this space, the women that y'all are talking about, then the answer is yes. I agree with Paradise 100%.
Okay.
So we can move on to the next person.
All right, we'll go with that.
Reality.
Say yes. Move
that's
on.
what I'm trying to say. That's not a reflection of my reality.
Somebody.
I don't.
All right. Well, hold on, Miss Lake. Don't convolute it. So, Miss Taking, it's just an exercise. So, I mean, if you don't want to participate, then but I understand what you're saying. What you're saying. Mommy 3 was popping. What you think?
What's up, Mr. Let Go? You act like a child. Act like a child in the back of a damn bus, man. Calm down.
Mm-hmm.
That game mature. Yes, I agree.
Okay. Well, Paris, I assume she agrees with herself. Mr. Let Go.
Yes.
Agree?
Totally agree.
Marcus?
He was the first one in the comments like a groupie.
Who?
Marcus.
Let Go.
Oh, me. You my home girl.
So yes, with the caveats that Mistaken was trying to include.
Nah, hell no, bro. Don't let me down.
Ooh.
I understand. Yeah, because here's the thing. We convolute shit with all these like exceptions. And I don't think people are that special. The majority of people are average. So we talking to people to see if they can gain something from what it is we saying. If we always giving these, well, if this person is eccentric or unique, then people don't have to stand on shit and there's no baseline.
So I'll give you an example. What would you prefer us speak to what we know to be true as opposed to what we believe in the atmosphere is going on? Because her point was, if you look online, it appears to be a way, right? But in her real life, that's not what she sees. It's the same. And I'll give you a perfect example when it comes to like dating and women. Being a athlete, you view things from a specific lens as far as the difficulty in dating and how women treat you. I think we view things from the same lens. So when you come into space, in general, the other men are telling me XYZ is what's going on, but I'm gonna see it from my lens. So I'm gonna say yes using the space. And to be intellectually honest, I have to say with the caveat because that's not what I've seen.
Okay, yeah, but we're not shackled to the space. Right. So the answer that you know to be true, use that one.
Well, then from that context, I disagree.
Oh, you disagree?
Right.
Yeah, because he said not to use this space, to use my own personal reality. And in my own personal reality, that is not the case. I'm around many
See,
women
that's the
that
problem.
actually
See,
make
that's
more
the
money,
problem. Y'all be
than their
doing,
men, and that does not
but
happen.
mistaken. You have to have some objectivity in what it is that you seeing, right? And so you used a bunch of possessive pronouns to answer the question, and so now you once again you making it anecdotal, even though you don't know you are. So I'm just asking you to take everything that you know, right, and then give an answer. Everything that you know, and then give an answer. That's it.
Is it that you don't want to be wrong or something,
It's
or
fine.
what?
Brittany,
That's one thing. I don't care about
it's
being
not.
Not
It's
wrong.
not that. It's
It's
not
a
So
that.
right
I
or
don't
wrong
think it's that.
answer. It's not a
Yeah, I
right
don't think
wrong
it's that.
situation. I'm
Yeah.
just I am very, if you ask me a question, I really have to give you my honest opinion. And
Okay.
if it's my honest opinion isn't a yes
All
or
right.
a
Let it
no, or
land.
there's nuance, I'm
Yeah.
going to speak to the nuance. And there is a nuance. If
All
I'm
right.
going by
And
this
this is
space,
how women talk, y'all.
All right.
And men
All
don't
right.
want
All
to
right. All right. We
talk like
understand.
this and deal with this. And this
Let
reason why a
well.
lot of men don't want to marry women.
Let's see what Brittany
They
got to
don't know
say.
how to answer a goddamn normal, simple
I
question.
said yes, I agree.
Okay. Thanks, B.
Shit is crazy.
You put them kids to bed.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I don't even like kids. I got 6 kids. I hate kids, bro.
I got two, 16 and 3.
Man, I got 2 sets of twins, man. Fuck them kids. Andrea.
Hey,
Yeah.
so I just wanted to comment about something. I made the comment that I feel like your opinion was aligned with incels, and I think it was Mr. Let Go who said something about red pill. But I do feel
I don't
like
say nothing about red pill.
somebody started laughing, was like, she is so red pill. So somebody else said
I
that.
ain't said that.
But I did say that I feel like you're closely aligned with
Oh, it might have been Sweeney, Andrea. He's in
Do
it.
you
He's
know
not.
the actual meaning of incel?
Okay.
Well, hold. Let her finish. Let her finish. Go ahead.
And also, like, just in other conversations, it just seems like you have like a bias against like independent women who like value like anything other than like marriage. Like, even then, it's just like we weren't even like specifically. I think we were, maybe it was like something about having education, and you kind of like started like downing women who have an education, and was like, just because you went to college, like that's not a value, like almost like you were talking against like furthering your education as a woman. So I just kind of felt like anybody who could like down somebody because they see importance in furthering their education is just to make somebody feel bad because you're aligned more closely with men's politics. I thought that was negative.
Okay, I completely understand that, but let's be clear, right? You're making extreme derogatory connotations about my character. Incel is a person who clearly misaligns themselves with the ability to integrate in sex to the point where it's so extreme they may take it from someone. At the end of the day, I don't stand for that for anybody. So when you're using that type of terminology to adhere to my character, that doesn't fit. Secondly, every single time we talk, I'm very clear on misinformation. So it is misinformation to say that Black women are the most educated. We're the most enrolled demographic. Black men still at a higher rate graduate more than us, although we are more outnumbered in the collegiate universities than them. All of this information is structured and outlined in a way for you to go get the information yourself. Secondly, the point of my video, the fact that you tuned it out because you have a biases against me. I remember the last 2 times we were on this platform, I took up for you. Both of those times, I took up for you and then watched you sit behind Ali and attack me at the premise of simply me existing on this show. So I would recommend the way that you want me to respect you, you check that internally, because nothing I said is against independent women or the ideology of motherhood or the ideology of family or the ideology of women just simply owning their own autonomy, doing what they want to do, because you're going to do what you want to do. I've never once downed you when you mentioned the fact that you did OnlyFans. I never once downed you when you said you bought your own house. I never once downed you when you share other things about how you simply just want to date and you're just ready to go with the flow. Even Diamond, we sat here last week and I owned and I merged with Diamond. The woman who is just as hypersexual, the woman who's just as manipulative, the woman who is just as narcissistic, just as arrogant, and she owns it. So at the end of the day, Andrea, your problem isn't the fact that you have an issue with my ideology. You have an issue with me personally. My competence bothers you. You need to check that at the door.
Am I allowed to respond?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Thank you. I don't know why you feel like I have something personally against you. I think that you're taking my opinion about your talking points and making it like I'm trying to attack your character. Like I said, I just feel like the things that, like when we discuss certain topics, I feel like when we discuss some certain topics, you kind of just take like a whatever opposing side is against women. You just kind of take like a very like strong negative sense of like because even us just talking about education, I don't even think there was a statement made about women graduating at a higher level. At least I know I didn't make that statement. I just think you kind of it just came out of nowhere like, oh, stop valuing education over something and I'm like, well, why would you look for a reason to down someone for furthering their education?
That
So
was the point of the argument. The point of the argument was we utilize education we utilize education
but Paris, but she didn't interject though.
You're right. Go ahead.
So I don't have anything personally against you because I don't know you. And I don't feel like you have anything personally against me. I think we just have very differing opinions about men and women and the roles that they play in relationships. And because of that, to me, it seems like it just comes from a very negative place that aligns with what most people would consider to be talking points of incels.
But Andrea, hold on, Paris. Just a question.
You need to move on, but
yeah,
Miss Lego, it's only right.
We want to wrap it up so we can move on. I be trying to move.
Well, the good thing. Let them wrap it up, and then we can move on.
They ain't never gonna wrap it. They just gonna keep talking.
No. It's fine. I'm done after this. I don't care what she say after this. You also have a platform, Mr. Lego, so you understand that. Mm-hmm. This particular syndicated podcast has approximately 95,000 subscribers. That's not including views that it gets. So when you say things about Paradise Paris, who has a 300,000K reach at any given time and getting engagement on 5 million impressions on an average day, yes, it does matter that you're utilizing the ideology of incel wrong, because I am the woman who broke the internet for talking about trans women. I am the woman who stuck up for Black women and our rights. I have articles about me, not you. So at the end of the day, to say I have incel aligned rhetoric, that's harmful, Andrea. And I think that as an educated woman, right, we have to stop using our emotions to integrate things that we don't agree with. Because I can also sit here and say this, even in the premise of you talking about education, I'm a degreed woman, right? I'm a very degreed woman. And the ideology is because people sit on this particular platform and they like to be dainty and they like to talk softly, that they are feminine. That doesn't even align with femininity, to just be dainty and speak softly. What aligns with femininity isn't even something inherently a person can simply describe. You cannot tell me what being a woman is like by representation, but we deal with that. So what I'm saying to you is, you want me to be this girl's girl, but you also have to stop riding this mean girl wave.
No, Andrea.
Actually,
we gotta move on. We gotta move on. This is why.
Please don't be rude.
Hold on. So when you count the rounds, right? If Paris technically went first when they started talking, Andrea 30 seconds, and then we move forward. All right.
Okay. I don't know where this argument about what being feminine means, because I've never had any conversation about femininity. I tend to think that it's okay to straddle the lines between being masculine and being feminine, because I feel like there needs to be some type of a balance. So I don't even know where that came from. I hate that you feel like I'm trying to tarnish your image or something by using the words that I'm using. It's just my opinion that I feel like you have a strong bitterness towards women who have a very free liberal thinking politic. I just think from what our conversations are and the discussions we have, it seems like you have, I don't know, it just, that's just
Andrea, can you accept that somebody has a different way of seeing things and we can move on?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I
never think differently than it. It's okay.